Doris Douglas started in the early 70s, and I was not too far behind her, working with her. So I would say maybe 74, 73. And then Doris continued on, and she took a break, and Patty Hefner was part of that team, and so she took the lead. And then after Patty Hefner, I took the lead. So I had a lot of mentoring that really helped to understand what we had and what was needed, and how to use it in a way that was not gimmicky, which was a word that Doris often used. We don't want this to be gimmicky, but we want it to teach, and we want people to enjoy. There are also other people that have worked with me. Patty Hefner and Kathy Oler, Rosie Jordan, Julie Eggert, and Heidi Horton are just some of the members that have contributed. I think about the story of Jesus, and then I think about what we, for that weekend, and I think about the things that we have that we can pull out together. And this year I used flags that we usually use when we have an outdoor parade. And we try to have palm branches. And it depends on how Darren is setting up the service. If it's going to be a Palm Passion Sunday, then I have to know the scriptures that Darren is going to use, because that is the whole story of Holy Week. And so he gives me the scriptures, and I sit and think and know. I have a good inventory in my head about what happens, and then I just plan from there. This year I wanted the donkey because things are a little bit strange, and I think the donkey just brings a good feeling to people, so he was in the sanctuary. The transition goes through a lot of phases and emotional things that happen with Jesus. So it sort of starts with parade and lots of visual noise going on, and then it transfers to a quiet time, the Last Supper, which Darren usually does in the chapel now, and that can be a very complicated service, or it can, with a lot of visuals, or it can be very, very simple. We've done it both ways, getting people involved and having people not involved. And then the Friday service really has something to do with the music, and then it's wrapping the whole sanctuary in black. And Darren usually does the Tenebrae service, which involves candles. And then it's a big, big, big celebration on Easter Sunday. Well, I like Pentecost. It's red. But the sad thing about Pentecost is one Sunday, and it's also a very happy time of the liturgical year with the birth of the church. And I always say that Pentecost is my this Sunday. Although the rest of them are. Christmas is is long because we decorate for Advent and then through Christmas time. Palm Sunday is just one Sunday. Each of those times is just one time. Easter is, we try to keep things up through Eastertide. I think this year we're going to keep things up that remind us of Easter until Pentecost. Yeah, well, I'm in the garden, and I am making masks, and the problem is that my sewing machine is in the fix-it shop, so I'm doing them by hand.